Hello and welcome to the position 5 tier list of patch 7.41c. I will say a lot of heroes feel playable right now, but there are few that just stand out. Let's jump straight into the list, starting from D tier. Omni Knight. He has earned the place on this list, but there are better heroes than him at what he wants to do. Alchemist. Not really a support, but he's picked a lot in my games, even as support sometimes. Too greedy to pick him right now. Naga Siren fell off a cliff with all the changes she's had. Enigma, super greedy support, pretty much like Alchemist. Can absolutely work later on, but it's easy to grief your lane. Spirit Breaker, awful laner that is a good support, but you're pretty much throwing your lane if you pick him as position 5. And now into the C tier, so generally okay heroes in specific scenarios. Abaddon, these spells are good, Abba is not. Still, a decent pickup in some games, other defensive heroes offer a bit more though. Venge, feels like she's not as bad as C tier, but her laning is suspect. If you can pick a good combo with her, probably deserves a higher rank. Batrider, used to be amazing before C-patch and now it got nerfed. I think he's still viable as offlaner, but really hard to pull off as support. Ancient Apparition, hero is decent, but all the heroes he's good versus are not so good and they will pick after you anyways. Morphling, Huskar, if you can pick it after them, go for it. Mirana, now this hero I think is a good support, but better as position 4. Keep in mind you got amazing right click early on, so abuse that. Magnus, very weak laner as support, unless you can skewer into towers. Ogre, I think this might be controversial, but he's lost his biggest strength, level 2 timing. Because of that, I put him in C tier. Patch, not really an amazing hero right now. If you hook people into towers, he's S tier. How often will that happen though? Now into the B tier, good heroes that you can pick. Io, it struggles in pub games with no coordination. With friends, he's really strong, even though it got slightly nerfed. Eng, specialist hero, in my bracket people can pull it off. I think she's decently strong right now, just hard to pull off. Chen, I think he has lost a very good summon convert ability, so like with Ogre, I will put him lower. He's getting buffed lately, so keep an eye on him. Marcy, feels like she didn't really get hurt in the big patch, but heroes she's good with aren't that strong right now. Dark Willow, great damage dealer later on, laning can be tricky. Probably a very strong position for right now. Silencer, Dawnbreaker is good, that means Silencer is good. His new W start means you're dominating your lanes. Maybe deserves a higher place, but in pubs I think it's a little bit weaker than in stacks. Elder Titan, specialist hero again, very strong stats wise. Laning can be tricky, but you're amazing mid game hero. Wyvern, yet another hero that might deserve a higher tier. I see her quite a lot, and I think she has a good build somewhere. Skyrat, I use him a lot as position 4 still, even got buffed in the latest patch. Probably a bit weaker as position 5, and needs a stun to play around. Undying, good hero, good laner, as long as he's not playing against too many range heroes that will harass him. He's S tier against double melee lanes. Oracle, if you play this hero, please spam where the rune will be. These spells are good, but Oracle isn't the best laner. That's why he's only B tier. Warlock, he didn't get hit that hard, but he lost his book, and we all know that reading is really important. Timing is delay. On this hero is very important. Your ultimate allows you to take towers. Clockwork, I thought this hero is dead, but now you can just attack cogs and hit enemies with it a lot. Rising in popularity might deserve a higher place in a week or two. Jakiro, nerfs slowly hit him, but he's still a good laner, just not as oppressive as before. Hoodwink, S tier position 4. If you want a fun idea, you can try rushing Hydra, just don't do it in solo games as people will report you. Still a good Athos or Solar Carrier. Shadow Demon. People still don't know how his innate and W works, and that means Shadow Demon is super strong. You can stack a lot with this hero, so abuse that for the best efficiency. Shadow Shaman. He's one of the best pop heroes, but feels like Lion is better right now in terms of lockdown, and he's bit greedy to pull off as position 5. Still a decent pickup. Pagna. He lost his healing from Ward, but hero is basically still the same. Good healer with a save. Dazzle. Really strong in the right hands, amazing hero in the right drafts. Only bad thing, he doesn't really rotate. Into the A tier, so super strong heroes. Techies. Amazing position 4, quite good as position 5. This is a pop tier list, he deserves to be high. This new innate helps him a lot with the mana issues, and eventually, if you get Hex, you can solo kill any hero on the map. Bane. Amazing setup hero, still remember when Snaking carried me playing Bane. Abuse night vision to have the best effects of the hero. Set up wards and play for pickoffs, don't try to teamfight too much with this hero. Ringmaster. Ever since they gave him 3 stacks of his E, this hero feels unfair as a laner. Lots of damage, safe, and a good laner, and that bike thing is really good as well. He got the best of both worlds from the facet removal. Disruptor. Still the best hero in game if you lack control in your team. Weak laner, yes, but can completely take over a game in the mid game if you know what you're doing. Treant Protector. Really strong right now. I thought about putting him in S tier, but he's less deadly than Tuskar. His shard got nerfed, but he's still amazing laner and saves well. Fine with both melee and range heroes. Witch Doctor. He didn't really have a good facet before, so removal of it doesn't hurt. Small buff to your W means you're always meant to have it by level 4. Level 20 timing, if you ever get to it, is super strong. Death Prophet, one of my go-to heroes. Probably one of the best laners right now. At level 3, you're the strongest hero in the game. Right click a lot, trade with your E and take towers, starting from the enemy safe lane 1. Nature's Prophet. I think he might be the most broken hero right now. Apparently, his shard plus treants combo deals amazing damage as treants actually account for 2 trees, meaning damage and slow from the shard is doubled. For now, I'll put him A tier, but he might be the most broken support right now. I need to test it out. Crystal Maiden. Very strong laner with certain heroes like Alchemist. She's always good to have with her aura, and maxing W means you have amazing root every 6 seconds. This innate barrier makes her a good trader as well, which she never was before. Rubik. One of the best, if not the best, position 4 out there, can be played as position 5 as well. Essence Distiller build gives you everything you need, and with that, you will always have fun in your games. His W reduces spell damage as well, which is amazing. You can basically win teamfights with just W sometimes. And now into the S tier, best heroes of the patch. Phoenix, highest damage support in the game. Needs some practice first, but eventually it's always good to pick it. Farms amazingly fast, wins teamfights, the only tricky part is knowing your limits. Abuse your innate early, wait for level 3 timing, and then dominate every lane. Later, play around heroes that want to go in first, and you will win your games. Very good time to learn Phoenix now. Tusk, the best melee position 5 in the game. Used to be good before and didn't really get nerfed in the big patch. Now you can have both drinking bodies and tag team, and other spells allow you to do everything. Stun people, save others and set up kills. This hero benefits from the fact he can do everything, so your skill is the only limit. Lion, you get Fist of Death by default now and lower cooldown on the ultimate. Your innate also allows you to fight non-stop and get amazing buffs. The best stun hero in the game right now, as it has 2, but on top of that, great utility and damage. Not the best laner, but it is actually better after the last patch, and a good thing about him, you only need Tranquil Boots into Dagger, no other small items are needed. Snapfire, a buff to her numbers here and there, and she's suddenly OP again. I see her a lot, even on the mid lane, and what she does is just bring utility and damage to the team, and depending on the game, you can get any item your team needs. Her new innate means you got amazing right click again, especially versus melee heroes. Can be played as position 4 and 5, but she's S tier in both. Lich, strong laner, his E just got buffed again. He struggles with mana early, but he has 2 abilities that restore it. Again, huge damage potential, Frost Shield can completely win you games versus heroes like PA or Klings. Sacrifice is basically a great way to get your 6 early, and with that, you can rotate and get kills. Just this ability makes you an amazing laner, and lanes are everything in this patch. Grimstroke. This hero got so many changes, but finally meta works for him. Offlaners that run in are in that, so E is useful. W ruins some heroes and cannot be dispelled easily, and Ink Trail is an amazing ability. All you need to do is hit enemy once with ability or attack and you will have vision of him, while also you will take less damage. Lots of buff for the past year means this hero is finally good again, and his Aghanims can actually give you rampages sometimes, as enemies underestimate the illusion. Venomancer. This hero got nerfed in the last patch, but he's still the best position 5 in the game. In pub games, where farming matters a lot, you can get amazing timing on your items with maxed out wards. Strong laner that can actually farm later on will be always strong and hype up the list, and Veno is exactly that. It is pretty much impossible to lose a lane with it, and if you win it hard enough, you can farm early camps and let your carry free farm alone with the full experience. And who do you think is the best support of the patch? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for today, as always, like the video and visit our Discord to join huge Dota support community. See you!